someone X up in fleet to have to refit into a point and check the...
It's that Jarthur's drop.
Hold on a second.
That's the same one.
Point
Yeah, we're out
52?
Okay, listen up. We're out of reinforce in 18 minutes. That's plenty of time right now. I want someone who's in a Ferox or in a Caracal to have a point. Does hold on, does triage and siege, do those make you immune to target painters?
Yes.
And then make you immune to damps.
Then yeah, the people who are using damps are super noobros. We're not gonna have them do this. I want someone in a Ferox to have a painter on their ship who knows what they're doing and can check for siege. Someone X up in fleet and make me not have to worry about this anymore. Pachaksu, thank you. You do that. Yeah, Pakaran, you target people, you E-war them as far away as possible. Do rattlers or Logi cruisers, not capitals. Siege does make them target painter immune. That's the entire point. If you paint them and then it stops working, then you know they sieged.
To be honest with you, if they drop dreads, they're probably all going to siege immediately.
That's what I expect, but whatever.
It's always nice to know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so people who are experienced fleet commanders and might have some idea of something that we've forgotten. You have 6 minutes to tell me something that we should do to give our fleet a better chance of winning if we have to fight.
Switch to armor.
Can we get an NT to go around our POS and create a bunch of tacticals we can warp to?
I already did that.
Cool.
You may want to start getting on the way because I'm sure we're going to be harassed on the way.
Right.
1 second.
I would suggest at least one more Ferox with a target painter in case the first one goes down.
A couple of random dudes do that. Don't talk to me about it. 1 second. If I have a whole folder of personal bookmarks, how do I share those to the entire corporation?
You can't. It
You'd
takes
have to
time.
resave them as corporate bookmarks.
You should be able to drag the folder into
You should be able to
bookmarks.
drag the folder into
drag them
NSC
into
exploration.
Yep.
Right, but it
works.
might take like 20 minutes for it to populate.
Or
It takes
less.
about 5.
Hong
Says
did it for
normally.
like 5 once. I mean, I know Hong's better than me, but
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with who it is.
I think it also helps if you change session, if you
Yep,
jump.
it does. Forces it to populate.
As well as having your people in places open.
Yeah.
I would also just give a talk to NT pilots and small stuff who are frigates that if small stuff starts burning out towards the main fleet, it's going to be your job to keep them off of us. That would be a big help. So we have interceptors going after the main stuff, trying to hold them down while we shoot it, but stuff's going to be burning in at us, so there should be 2 or 3 or 4 people that are specifically set up just to get stuff off of us.
Initiatives Alliance ticker is INIT period.
Yes, sir.
FC, I got a question.
go.
Do you want the bombers going in cloaked and waiting, or for you to make a call to do a bomb run, or do you want us to go in and engage with torps and do the bombs when you ask?
I want the bombers with bombs to do bomb runs, and if you don't have bombs, then go ahead and do the bomb run anyway and hope that you distract attention from the people who can actually provide the most value.
Gotcha.
Do you want us cloaked when we're not bombing actively?
Yes, unless I say otherwise.
Okay.
FC.
Go.
I have an alt that I have with covert Sino and regular Sino, putting her in a prospect, fully fueled. If you want her, I can bat her to fleet and put her to spot.
All right, thanks.
Somewhere in JH TAC. I'm putting her in JH TAC now.
Good, go ahead.
FC, what's the preferred ship if we lose our first one and we come back?
Whatever you're in is the most preferable one.
Roger that, I got one more.
All right, fleet, undock, undock, undock. Align JH.
FC watch list.
Add your squad command. Okay, first off, at the top, add me, Raito Kudanen, to your watch list. Add Entreri Krendraven, who is the 2IC and secondary damage anchor.
Can they accept?
Add us to your watch list. If you are in Logi, do I have a Logi anchor already?
No, I was just asked about it though.
Galentros, your Logi anchor. Add Galentros Fallen Star to your watch list if you are Logi.
10 initiative, just logged on in Poitot.
Thank you. If you are, okay, otherwise, if you are in a bomber, add, who was my bomber FC again?
Faker.
Vapor.
Okay, if you are, right now, Ferox anchor is Raito. If I go down, when Entreri takes over, Entreri is your anchor. Okay, if you're in bombers, actually just add your entire squad to watch list. That'll be fine.
See?
Go.
Would you like the bombers on the blops in a pause waiting for Sino? Or would you like them with the main fleet?
I want them with the main fleet cloaked up.
FC, can I move to the Dictor squad so I can get boosts? I'm by myself in the Hick squad.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
Break, local spike in Poitot, plus 15, some initiative, and some Horcrux.
All right. Fleet warp report JH at 0.
Initiative is going into F67. They have an Ares scout.
Long, mid, or short range ammo loaded. Reload.
Start with long range ammo. That should be Spike for T2 and I think Iridium for Meta.
Confirm Iridium.
Thank you.
LinkedIn Fleet is the name of the initiative booster. Will be in a Loki.
FC, can my alt get invited with the sign up? Next up, NSC Industrial.
The initiative fleet is heading to MHC.
Link your name in fleet, please.
It's already done. I'm in. Sino is going to be KJ. I just need to know where, if needed, and then where to light it. I'll leave her cloaked.
Sorry, dude, I'm not seeing it in fleet. Can you relink?
No, it's like she's already in.
Oh, she's already in fleet. Oh, okay, I see her. Yeah, that's fine. She's
bottom.
invited. So what do I need to do?
Where do you want me to put her?
This is your Sino out.
Yes.
Cloaked up inside the POS.
Cloaked inside the POS. Okay, I'll have to get access to the POS.
You know the password, right?
If it's the same password we always use, yes.
The initiative folks are in the Cyclones and Caracals. I'll have a D-scan in a moment.
Perfect. Wow. Okay. Perfect. That sounds like they actually want to fight as opposed to just like, mess us up.
Mm-hmm.
Again, these are just people who seem to be with the initiative. It's not clear if they're actually helping or not.
Okay, fleet jump JH, tackle line planet 6. Fleet jump JH, align planet 6.
In fleet is the D-scan.
Is it Jarthur's drop, Jared?
Sorry. Yes, it's Charhatter's drop.
They were just in.
Yes, I'm aware.
And we're fighting, I think, because they lost a couple of ships.
Fleet land planet 6.
FC.
Okay. Shocks, you go.
Are you going to be broadcasting the targets, or do you want me to broadcast them as you call them verbally?
I will try to broadcast them. If you notice me slipping, go ahead and broadcast them yourself as well.
Roger.
Okay, listen up, everyone. If you right-click in space and you look in corporation locations, you should see a folder named Rhino-Mark. Confirm you see that folder.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
All right,
Confirmed.
we're going to
Got it.
align to the on-grid perch 1,000 kilometers. Aligned there now.
FC.
Go.
Is this Bellator Sliff part of our fund?
That's Tasha's alt.
Okay, good.
That's the guy who's bringing our stront, yes?
Jarheaders drop is heading to 60 tech in MHC.
Roger that. E-War can be fleet warp except if you want, that's fine. Just warp to wherever I tell you, but then like warp 50 kilometers away from it where we're warping at 0. And anytime I'd say warp somewhere at a given range, you like increase that range by 50 kilometers, okay?
FC, same for the bombers.
Yeah, bombers do that too, that's fine. We're aligning to the on-grid perch 1,000 kilometer.
Jarheaders drop is into 60 tech.
Okay, fleet warp to the 1,000 kilometer perch, please. At 0, except if you're E-War or bombers. Logi, add Galentros Fallen Star to your watch list, and someone set up a Logi channel. I seem to have forgotten that, unless someone already did that.
FC boost up.
Thank you.
Galentros is setting it up.
All right, thank you, Cal.
Plus, never mind.
Okay, we're going to hold on this perch momentarily and just see what's going on. If you look out in space and you have bookmarks showing up on your HUD, you should be able to see a whole bunch of them in space. We're going to be using them a lot.
Pretty.
Can the bombers call out the range of their bombs?
Say again?
I need to know what the minimum range for the bombers are.
For the bombs, it's
Jarheaders
always
drop is
30.
No,
heading to
I'm
ZBN.
sorry. I mean the missile for torps.
Jarheaders drop is
Torps.
heading to ZBN. The scout
Okay, so it looks like
Jarheaders should
50,
now
it's
be
56.
in ZBN.
Okay, so 56 is the
minimum.
got it.
Okay,
Horcrux.
listen up. Listen up.
Horcrux has eyes in ZVN. Horcrux.
Okay, are they related to an it?
Jarheaders drop is into ZBN.
ZVN 5 is spiking.
That's Jarheaders drop. They're on the 60 tech gate and they're aligning towards GH.
All right. Listen up. One more detail. FC or the guy in the fleet command position is still Dastardly. Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So here's the deal. We're gonna be bouncing between tacticals at some point in this fleet, almost certainly. When I call align, when I say fleet, take warp, I want you to actually warp us to the tactical that I said to warp to. Okay.
Jarheaders drop is warping to. Jarheaders drop is warping to a tech J.
We've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds as of right now. That's when it will exit reinforcement. Adrian, I thought you were in NSC.
Yeah, but we're 10 minutes out.
Jarheaders drop is into a tech J.
Okay. So understand this right now. If I did this in any other context, I would be a candidate for Idiot FC of the Year. But I'm going to go ahead and link the POS password and fleet just because, frankly, it's e-uni. If people care so much that they're going to put spies in my fleet, there's really nothing I can do. So I'm going to put the POS password in this fleet. You're going to right-click in the middle of your capacitor donut, click Enter Starbase Force Field Password, and you're going to put the password that I put into fleet into your password box. Understand?
Understand.
Roger.
Yep.
And just be aware that no one will ever do this for you once you get out of EV Uni into the harsh, cruel world of nullsec. And don't preheat your offensive mods. This could be going for a while, and we're not going to have a lot of time to just like shut everything down and paste our modules back up. This isn't like solo PvP or like the little low sec roams where we've got like 10 dudes and everything's over in 40 seconds.
So it's standing orders for people to get popped so they're not asking in the middle of the fight.
Standing orders, if your ship blows up, warp to PC9, get into the home station, and get into whatever ship you were in before. And if you don't have that, like get into a caracal or something. Sophia, you're in my fleet, yes? You need to get into JH TAC on the NSC Planet 6 POS. You should have that in your corporation bookmarks, okay?
FC, is there any way to confirm that the password thing worked?
Yeah, there's a very easy way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna warp down to the POS at 0.
And if we start dying,
that's
we didn't
the
do it
Galente
right.
Control Tower small,
Drop
by the
is
way.
jumping into M2 from ATAC.
So fleet align to the Galente Control. Hey, align to the Galente Control Tower on grid. Fleet align to the Galente Control Tower. I'm going to give you a few seconds to make sure you're aligned, and then Lanik. I want the Hick safed up, maybe. I want you on grid if we get capitals on grid. I'll call for Hicks to come in then.
So go find a safe spot to hang out.
Exactly.
FC confirming that the Galente Control Tower is named New York Red Sox.
Yep, that's right.
Thank you.
Dastardly, fleet warp us to the Galente Control Tower small at 0. Pack run, it should be like on the on the screen for you. But
where?
You're in a frig, you'll be fine. Dastardly, go.
Is warping to VSA.
Roger.
I'm going to come back to you, Ryder, because it looks like they're doing their own thing.
Okay. Caesar, any more initiative activity?
The system had just a slight spike just now. It's up to 62.
All
it
right.
was 45, 46, something like that. I got some confessors, sabers, Vipple, crows, Vipple, confessor.
They're going to be
showing
bringing
up on
out
the-
Snatch Fleet, aren't they?
Let me check and see if that's who it is.
People inside, people who are at the edge, see if you can fly in. If you have your password configured correctly, you should be able to fly into the
Clockwork
bubble.
Pineapple.
Are Clockwork Pineapple still blue to the Imperium, or are they like OSS and they're just like bitter X-goons?
You guys know Eleanor Jones is the Loki, right?
Yeah, we know that.
Is JH where we're protecting the POS here?
That's right.
From what I've heard, they're bitter ex-goons, by the way.
Roger that. Okay,
Caesar, can you
anyone
link
who is
your
still
system?
bouncing off the bubble.
I'm in X-Tac M.
Okay.
Entis Mitri, are you in PC9?
Just logged in. I'm in stack right now, but I can get down there quick.
Malt's not in fleet, so I can't really link anything.
FC,
Okay,
permission for the bombers to orbit the station at 50.
permission for the bombers to get away from the station for a few kilometers and then just cloak up.
Bombers move 50 from the station and cloak.
From the control tower?
From the control tower, that's right.
If somebody in a leadership position gets popped and has to leave system to reship, do you want us to drop that leadership position so somebody else can take it and maintain boosts?
If you are able to replace that leadership, okay, yes, a person who gets taken off grid and is in a leadership position will step out of that. They'll drop into a squad, and someone who can should step up. Now, hold on, I still need to do something else. Caesar, put your alt in fleet chat, please.
Working on.
Okay. Entis, can you jump clone down to PC9?
I can't, but I'm only 8 jumps out, and I've got a speed fit here, so I should be able to get down there pretty quickly.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Can you fly dictors?
No, sadly not.
But you're in an interceptor?
No, I'm in a little stabbed or nano fit T1 frig.
Okay, can you fly interceptors?
Sadly not.
Okay, get into... okay, can you fly scythes?
No.
Okay, get into a tackle frig and protect the Logi.
You got it.
Link Titus Cavshaz is my alt. Mona Easley is here. She's 404, right?
Caesar, I just invited her out to fleet.
I got it.
Yeah, scepters are to protect the Logi, not to do other stuff. Like, I don't really need to hold tackle on these people to shoot them for the most part. Well, I'm more interested in making sure our Logi doesn't get either tackled and volleyed off or jumped off by someone.
So now some 404 people are here. The system's up to 73. So I have no idea what's going on.
404 usually like to shoot the Imperium, not to do anything to help them. Okay.
+1 local. Cyrac. LinkedIn fleet.
He's Trigger Kittens. He's a Care Bear. No, didn't
Trigger Kittens.
Pauses out of reinforce.
All right, scythes, get out of the POS and start repping it.
Get out of the POS? What do you mean?
You
out
have
of the
to
force
leave
field?
the force fields to be able to lock things. So you leave the force field, you lock up the POS, and you start repairing it. If something decloaks and people try to bomb you, you should get back into the POS.
Yes.
Ebane, thank you.
Yes.
Ebane, convo me the name of your alt, and I will invite it to fleet.
Okay.
And that is fantastic. Thank you.
These guys appear all to be warping to FD tag.
That's
what?
Towards us, isn't it?
No,
No,
going
that's
away.
away from us. That's
Yeah. It's in its own little pocket.
But that could have, that was the 404 guys, I believe.
Okay, then I don't care about 404. They can do their thing. If they're doing their thing away from us, that's actually better. I want to fight goons. Logi commander can let me know when we get the control, when we get the tower to 50% shield and 75 and 100, please. I know it'll be a while.
Roger, roger.
Yeah, Logi should stay close enough to the POS bubble to where you can just like dip inside it if you see a bomb on grid. And I will tell you if there's a bomb on grid. Like people will be saying bomb, 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 and it'll sound like that crappy song from like decades ago.
And the idea will be just get into the bubble.
And Violfer is right, and this is very important. Do not turn on your prop mods if a bomb is about to land on you. You will take more damage, and you will look like an idiot.
Well, unless it's Afterburner. Those guys
Yeah.
are all AB fit, right?
Afterburner is fine. Micro warp drive is not.
Can we get somebody to move up to squad commander for squad 3 of the MSC wing?
Yeah, someone with leadership 5 take squad 3 in the MISC wing. Pachaksu, delete the unused squads in the fleet, please.
I'm having a glitch. I'm attempting to delete them. I don't know if they're actually deleted or not.
You're doing it. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. And then I'm going to convo you with a name, and I want you to invite that person to fleet and put them down in the MISC wing, please.
All right.
Did you say squad 3 or squad 4 in this one?
No, you did it right. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Maybe local spike of 40 in 50 tech.
Roger.
It's a mix
Or
of
some of the 404s.
It's a mix of Clockwork Pineapple and Get Off My Lawn.
Eleanor Jones +1 ZVN 5 tech. Eleanor Jones and a Loki.
Look and see if there's somebody named Bubble Ubs or Hamotes in local with you.
Bubble Ubs is here, and so is Heimatz, but
okay.
But Lawn is here too.
Yeah. There were a few of them in here as well, a couple.
I do despiking. They didn't come from X-Tech B. I'm assuming they went to PF Tech.
FC confirming the Kirkov fleet is for damage, or is it for protection of the Logi?
It's for hazing tackle for Logi. That's all it's there for.
So you want us to hang around the Logi then?
Yeah, that's right. Stay with the Logi. And this one scythe that's like 40, 50 kilometers off from everyone else, get back with the blob, please.
I'm retarded.
All right,
People
Lon
talk
has
shit
a
about us
Caracal.
so much for our
Lon
blob.
has a Caracal and Onyx gang in PF Tech.
Oh,
they're
that sounds
fighting.
fun.
They're fighting Clockwork Pineapple on the FTCAC gate in PF Tech.
Man, that's just depressing. They should be getting in here and fighting.
Sneaky bait to pull us off.
Hey, healer, can you like, Ebane rather, can you get your carrier like just a hair outside the POS shield and start repping my POS? That'll make things so much faster.
Yep.
They're super fast. Why isn't it a nano fanny?
Oh, that's a carrier.
Yeah, we got a triage carrier if we need it.
All right, looks like Lon is sticking in PF Tech for the time being. I'll stay on FT Tech.
Why would they have formed if they didn't come here?
I don't know if they form, they're just in this system.
Oh, look, a squirrel.
They know they have time to, it's not instantaneous to rep the POS back up.
Oh.
Probably targets for opportunity. If we didn't show, they'd hit it. If we did show, they just hold off.
I don't know, but other than Jarthur's drop in 404 and a few others coming through, it's remained rather constant in the mid-40s in here.
Well, don't forget you have a Loki in there, and one Sino away means anybody within a number of jumps is eligible.
Yeah.
Entis Mitri, get into the Caracal squad, please. I think.
Do we have Eleanor in the system right now?
Not in our system.
She just left ZVN 5 TAC about 5 minutes ago.
I mean, unless Eleanor Averti, the uni member, is secretly the out of their T3.
No, I mean,
confirmed.
I mean Eleanor Jones, the Loki, who is possibly their Sino.
Right. Yeah, I knew about that. That person. They're not in our system at all.
Yeah, she's around.
Do you guys have anybody in the back pocket in case somebody sinos in?
No, if you're in the back pocket, you should have gotten into fleet to help protect everyone instead of like sitting back there care bearing.
I'm just posing the question.
No, the back pocket is not a concern right now. If people want to RF something in the back pocket, we'll go deal with them after we finish wrapping up this asset.
Gotcha.
No.
Are any modules damaged?
Probably. Yeah, it looks like they incapacitated at least one module. The small blaster battery that's off on the east side.
+2 waffles and ZVM inties.
So, Ebane, how do you feel about the fact that you're going to get a free fax machine in a couple days?
I'm leaving it a carrier.
Oh, okay. Sorry, did someone report waffles?
Yep, 2 in ZVN, 3 now in ZVN. I got
what are their
eyes on
names?
one. Morgil C, Nutraman,
Okay, now 4, Burt Macklin.
I bat phoned Waffles this morning. It's possible that they're coming to help.
Yeah.
Plus 10 Bastion in FD Tech.
But the last time I was on a POS Defense and Waffles showed up, they didn't get any content from the people who are after POS, and so they did bombing runs on our Logi instead.
Yeah.
So let's be prepared for that possibility too. And you know who led that fleet? It was Speak.
Okay, plus many. I got 13 now, 14,
Also
15
Waffles.
All Waffles.
Well, I can tell
16.
which one of you are. Hold on a second. I can tell which one of you guys are anchored on me because I accidentally double-clicked in space, and now there's 4 guys that followed me out, and the rest of you didn't anchor on me.
They are arriving on the JH Tech gate.
Sorry,
Sweeple,
were we not
Jackdaw.
supposed to anchor you?
Bastion and Lon are moving to X-Tac B down the pipe towards us.
They are?
Bastion and Lon are, yeah.
Right when Waffles are showing up?
Oh my god.
Tell Waffles before they come bomb us.
IRED is spiking into FD Tech. Eleanor Jones is now back in FD Tech. That's the Loki.
Should I tip them off in local or something?
Tell them to convo me. Okay, someone link the GIF of how you anchor on the FC, please.
Okay, local spike in FD Tech. All of Bastion, Lon, and IRED are in FD Tech. Unclear if they're actually cooperating or not.
What are they
in? No eyes on the Bastion initiative. The Bastion and Lon fleets are in Caracals and Cyclones that I linked before, and Osprey lodges support. No eyes on the third-party fleet from IRED.
Okay, and they are in fact heading towards us again after fighting 404?
Well, they're just on the FD Tech gate in X-Tech B at the moment. It's just sort of in our general direction. They're slowly moving down the pipe.
Can anybody link the GIF on how you broadcast for reps and how your fleet settings should be for seeing what the target is?
Okay, I just dropped a one-line combo right OK down in.
Break. Ares just showed up in the POS. Morzagizil. Swig. Nomad Alliance.
I'm back up to over 70 now in X-Tech M.
Are you here to Gurkund?
Eleanor Jones and a Loki.
Can I get the watch list again?
Waffles fleet is Chirons, V-Pools, Saber, Maledictions. Looks like a V-Pool fleet.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad for us.
Yeah, it's bad for us if they're fighting us. It's freaking great if they're here to fight Lon.
They are flashy.
They're always
flashy. They're supposed to maintain minus 10.0. If they're not, they're doing something wrong.
Wow. I just dropped a little, surreptitious convo right Ikudonin and local, and that's it. I'm not climbing up.
I thought Waffles were a feeder corp for us, or allies to us at least.
We're a feeder corp for them.
Frenemies.
Or, yeah, feeder corp to them. That's what I meant.
Lon is setting up bubbles on X-Tac M, but otherwise isn't doing anything. There's also some blues here. I'm not sure what they're doing. Space Monkeys is now on FD Tech as well on the X-Tac M gate in FD Tech.
Hold on, are the Blues Mercenary Campus?
No, they're Lon. Or I guess the graduates are blue inside of Lon.
Yeah, we're shooting them if they show up on grid.
Thank God.
The graduates have been topping our people.
Break. 60 plus just jumped into X-Tac M.
Wow.
It's mostly Lon and Space Monkeys. There's also a couple of purples in here.
PO would love to smoke those weirdos.
Do we have somebody chasing that Ares off?
Lon
It's
and
Waffles.
SMA are warping to.
He's burning in.
He's burning in fast. He's 100
That's
off
fine.
the Logi.
He's with us.
He's going back and forth.
Are we sure he's with us?
Technically.
Nope.
Until he shoots, no.
Go Waffles.
Okay, so one of the Waffles guys says, hold on.
50% shields on the POS.
Straught is loaded.
Now we can go fight him.
Lon and SMA are jumping back into XTechM.
Was it meant to have our carriers jump in to the POS?
Outside of the POS?
Yeah, outside.
If they're fit for shield reps, they should be outside repping the POS, and then they should get back inside at the site, site of danger.
They're repping.
Yeah, so I'm talking to one of the Waffles dudes, giving him some background. It doesn't look like Orchid or Spieg or Slate sent them in because they don't seem to have like basic information about what happened.
Just tell them goons are going to show up. They can kill them.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if we are in a position to set them +5 for the night or not. So that's what I'm
LinkedIn
talking
Fleet
about.
is the LinkedIn Fleet is the SMA side of the comp on T-Scan.
Is somebody in that Malice going to engage at Ares?
He's
Don't
Friendly Ares.
engage the Ares.
Please
Pack
don't.
Get back to the fleet. Get back to the fleet. Get back to the fleet. Don't mess with the Ares. We're trying to set up an alliance with them. Don't shoot
Lon.
the Ares.
Lon is warping to PF Tech, so they're moving away from us right now.
That's the Waffles fleet.
Roger, we should talk about how to do T-Scan sometime.
Packrin, if you can warp back to the POS, you should do that. If you can't, you should burn back as fast as you can. Have you guys seen the new tactical overlay on CC?
Oh my god. It's
Yes,
awesome.
It's so nice.
it's awesome.
It's really slick with bombs because you got a little preview on where your bomb is going to be and the radius of effect damage. It's really slick.
Oh,
It doesn't
wow.
do that,
Now.
and it doesn't do that grayed out crap anymore, so you're actually able to see.
It's like
Yeah.
a red little area of effect, the cloud thing. It's really nice.
And the north, south, east, and west, it's broken down into 4 quadrants per quarter.
Also,
So-
the numbers are a little bit smaller too.
They go
fighter
smaller
interface
the
is
bigger
awesome.
and the further away.
D-scan.me, is that a good one?
Doesn't it already do that though? I mean, if you launch a bomb and you're in whatever mode, it shows you where it's gonna hit.
It shows
But it
its
doesn't-
path, though,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Who was it? Johnny Pugh did a thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty good on it. Actually, it was really good. It's like 6 minutes of video on YouTube.
See, we're out of reinforced. Do we have other plans here?
We're going to rep it to full, and if nobody shows up at that point, we're going to get our carriers safe and think about doing some kind of a roam. Oh,
they come.
Speaks in local. Hold on.
Spiking.
Yeah, but that's just these guys. It's not enemies.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, based on what everyone else is flying, I would suggest going back and getting in Caracals. Rapid light with Logi.
I might do that. We'll talk.
Cruise fins.
Jesus.
Which one's with triage?
I'd like to suggest the Stoltz Travolta maneuver.
What's that?
That's where you take a big syringe of adrenaline and jump it right into her heart.
Do you guys have peace with these guys? Because they're on grid now.
We do not have a temp blue. Logi and carriers get back inside the POS. Get back inside the POS. Hold on. We're going to see what's going on here.
That is yellow box.
They're attacking.
Are they
Just
red
yellow.
box or are they just yellow box?
No, just
Inside the
yellow.
POS.
That's a
Get
lot of
inside the
engagement.
POS.
Turn off your reppers and get in the POS.
Just get in the POS. Your reppers will turn off automatically. Just get inside the POS.
Call your drones home.
Sino up in FD Tech.
Of course.
Thanks for the help.
Did they start?
Everyone post waffles, GIFs, and local. Not the one with the waffles making.
Oh, come on. That's the only one I have.
Well, get better waffles, GIFs.
That's
That
the
is
best.
a better waffle gift.
This is the best one. Come on now.
We're reserving that one for when we fight waffles.
You can link it in fleet, though.
God
Wow,
damn it,
that's-
Drew, did you just take a still of that and call it good?
Wow.
Is that jackdaw inside? Oh.
No. It might look like it's slightly in, but unless you can see that it's clearly about 2 or 3 ship lengths in, don't call it.
Hey guys, hold on. I just had a terrible thought. When was the last time we changed the POS password?
Oh my
Long
god.
time ago.
Was it before Spieg, joined Waffles?
He was LSC, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
We need to change the passwords for all the POSs back in our pockets because a lot of people have left the uni, and changing them is a very prudent concept at this time.
Kind of
Check
like I could
Aspen.
just warp to any Brave POS and just warp on into it.
Check
Don't, don't change it right now.
Oh my god, don't.
Starbucks.
Okay, FT, Logi's gonna move back out and start repping again.
Didn't it happen to Lilo when it kicked him out when they changed password?
Logi can go back out and start repping. Yes, if you change the password, it'll starburst all of us.
Including
Especially
the carriers.
Oh god, they'll be
Including the
so
carriers.
You make the carrier pilots very mad.
What is Starburst?
It
You'll find
ejects
out.
it ejects you from within the POS at very, very high speed.
Can you show it to us, please?
In a random direction.
Just random.
Hang on,
Just
I'll
see
find.
The sun just see the sun trampoline in PC9.
You know what's going on.
I'll
They're
find the
also in
relevant
system.
Ricks and Kings video.
Our live demonstration, please, if possible.
It's a spaceship diarrhea. That's what it is. So just don't.
Fluston and FD Tech SMA is fighting some random dudes who came from Oval.
That's funny. That's really funny. Good old Alex.
Have you seen this guy in a Venator just above the POS called Ziff?
So that's
Waffle Scout and Xavier and 5 Tech.
I hate to say I'm partially relieved, but also very disappointed.
I'm disappointed. I thought the goons were coming here. I am there are no words for how little I think of them right now.
Hi, Jalen, and your Blackbird that's hanging out there by itself. Just
I'm coming.
They will come back. We should be reshipping and heading to FD Tech.
Yeah, this thing's gonna repair itself.
They go off square easily, but they'll be back in greater numbers.
There's one gun that's incapacitated. If we could rep that, that'd be cool.
Do we need to rep armor or just shield?
It's armor.
Okay. Do we have any armor bots?
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
No, I do. What piece is it?
Okay, I'll broadcast it.
Waffles
Yeah,
are
do
warping
that.
Waffles are warping to 60 Tech.
Anyone who has armor drones, put them on the thing that is getting broadcasted.
FC, I don't think you quite understand how many hit points that has. The drones are going to be ineffective.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, we'll figure out something else in a little bit. But right now, I'm not worrying about it.
Yeah, it's not time critical.
I mean, I'd be totally fine with someone going back tomorrow morning, and I wouldn't really care. It's not like that's going to make the difference on whether or not Init can, reinforce this.
Yeah, they're just for show.
I mean, we didn't even put like proper like tackle mods on this. It's not like it's a Death Star or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So I lost two EOSs here in the last week.
Sorry, what?
I lost 2 EOSs off this POS this week, thinking that the guns and stuff would protect me a little bit.
I shouldn't be laughing at your pain, and yet it's so funny.
Yeah, I've got a freighter full of Death Star stuff on its way. I'm going to set one up for myself.
Excellent. I strongly support this. We should put Death Stars all over New Eden. Especially like in our operating area where we can protect them.
Just in high sec where pirate warps to them.
Ooh, that too.
We just got somebody in local 2.
Pandemic word.
That blaster battery's at 4% or 5% armor already, so it's going to get repped pretty good by the time we're done with the shields here.
All right.
Blaster batteries are useless. I was looking at their range. It's like 5k.
What are the Hordlings doing? Are they like, were they following Waffles and got lost?
I think, with Razor and Lawn and everybody else moving to Syndicate, that's where the content is, since CSC's not undocking and Cernan at all. They're just watching Netflix.
But they were like, camping Horden and completely hellganking them or whatever.
FC
didn't you see of it on TMC?
75% shields.
Thank you, Gal. I just realized that with all of the shit that I've talked about the Imperium in like the last 25 minutes, we can never put this on YouTube because it is going to ruin Sikander's day.
Well, they reinforced your tower. There's nothing wrong with being pissy about someone reinforcing your tower, and that's got nothing at all to do with the war.
They could call it propaganda.
I mean, I might
Well, they wouldn't be here if they hadn't been flushed out of their homes, so it's kind of related to the war.
Well, but not in us supporting one side or the other. We're
That's a valid point.
Still allowed to defend our home.
As far as I'm concerned, they're in Syndicate, so they're fair game.
A couple of Marines.
Of course they are.
Into FT Tech.
It's not about whether they're fair game for shooting. I'm just worried that if I keep saying mean things about them, then that will prove that like I'm not really neutral.
I mean, it's not like you said you were going to make Mittens your bitch.
We're not taking sides. We're taking content.
You personally don't have to be neutral. You just can't speak for the university.
Well, and again, they reinforced your tower. You can be pissy about it.
Well, considering FCon and Razor just moved in, I don't know.
YouTube people, if you end up listening to this, Raito Kudanen, the FC of this NSC POS Defense Force, acronym AAA BBC, I do not speak for Eve University. In fact, it's entirely possible that if I say any mean things about one side or the other, I will get an angry email from Titus. And I am not going to do anything at all that would suggest that I speak for Eve University. Instead, I will speak for myself and my own opinions about why people would come and pick on us when there are, like, surely good OSS moons to be had elsewhere.
That's all the directors are at FanFest. They'll never know.
I just want to say that I don't know who that was, but this is Raito Kudanen, and I fully take every aspect of what that imposter said, and it's complete heresy.
No, I am Raito Kudanen.
I have strong feelings one way or the other.
Guys, we're not Minotaur. We can't be doing slave uprisings here.
I am Raito Paulson.
Aren't we all Raito? Should we really have a video with our past passwords?
No, I'm Spartacus.
Given that the POS password is being changed as soon as we leave today, yeah, it really doesn't matter at this point.
What was the POS password again?
I don't know.
It's Lincoln Fleet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's it going to be tomorrow?
Drink more.
It's not going to be changed.
The password is a password. Come on. Don't we all know this? Haven't we watched Red vs. Blue?
Primary.
If this is not going to develop into a fight and it's 4:30 in England, I might go if that's all right.
Oh, yeah, of course. Thank you so much for coming out. Anyone who's, like, losing sleep over this, You should get some rest now. I'm probably going to go like shoot some stuff after this with some of you, but anyone who wants to get sleep should. There's no hard feelings. I so much appreciate all of you coming out and sacrificing your sleep and your time to protect this asset. It's a very valuable asset for Eve Uni. It generates funds that we can use for SRP and other things that help us get more content and have more fun in this great game. And so thank you so much, and please get some rest, and I will see you somewhere else in space.
Thanks for showing up, European. Love the Europeans. Thanks for showing.
I'm feeling rather left out.
FC ship doesn't have any kill marks. What do?
Your ship doesn't have any kill marks in Triri?
It does not.
Well, you need to actually be skillful at PvP
Primary
to get kill
to
marks. Or you can be like Rado and just undock an Articane and shoot at something that's in 1/3 structures to take away my kill mark.
Wait, what happened?
Who was it that shot at the, oh, what was it?
You don't know.
We were killing something on the station, and someone came out with an artillery cane, and one-shotted the last bit of hull. Try to find the mail.
Kill mark
farming.
farming.
It's eBay. There it is.
Oh, wicked
I was
infection.
just about to get that. He undocks, one shot of the artillery, and gets the kill mail.
Oh, we
That's
killed
the
him
guy.
last night. Wicked infection.
Wicked
We killed him.
Awesome.
We've killed him.
Always in that damn Punisher.
They were 1v1ing people off the station for fun.
Yeah,
testing their
he was
tank.
pretty cool about it too.
Torpedoed
Yeah,
the hell out of his Punisher.
Is this what you guys did while I was like off taking care of my kids and stuff?
Yeah, yeah. He
had an
decided
amazing
to
fleet.
land his happy hiney in a bubble, and we killed him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We are very misbehaved when you're not here.
I know, but normally
I behave
expect.
perfectly. Excuse me.
+1 local.
We all know it's a lie.
She was a perfect Asher.
Is the +1 in local ante?
It could be.
It's
Slacker he
Lincoln
is.
Teal Ripley of the Initiative is now in local.
Oh yeah, sure is.
Let's kill him.
Goons.
I see a Malediction and a Velator on D-scan. I assume the Velator is my Straunt ship, right?
Spy.
Right?
Straunt
Yes,
ship
it is.
was not the Velator.
Did
I
I
don't-
get Straunt put in the force field yet?
Yes, it's already done.
Thank you, Dune. You are awesome.
There's
No
another
problem.
Sino up in X-Tech M. There's still just 39 people here.
Well, Tulipli is considered a Care Bear, but still Imperium and Initiative. 7 wins, 19 losses.
+2 razors, EV at 5 tech. Both of the worms. They're landing on the JH Tech gate.
From the
Razor
initiative?
are found. Tragically, they're not in anything that's actually useful. Sophia,
+1 local.
Sophia, you can go refit. That's fine.
+1 local. Lincoln Fleet M3P.
Mephisto.
Additional Golden Hobo.
Yeah, it's one of those razor worms.
Yep, Razor Imperium.
There were 2 razor worms up in X-Tech M.
Do you recognize any of the names listed in Fleet?
No, but I mean, I recognize their alliance. I recognize
Razor.
that one of them was apparently in Pandemic Legion back in the day and somehow downgraded to Razor.
Okay.
That's not fair. Razor was good once upon a time, I guess. So I shouldn't be quite so mean. If he'd left like a year ago, that would have been ridiculous. But
And of course.
Nemo, thank you.
So, Cantor, did you really manage to do a whole one of my combat fleets and not get any kills at all?
What was that?
You didn't get on any of the kills.
Nope.
He was eating, Asher.
Eating?
He was just a spectator.
It's hard to shoot with a fork in your mouth.
Wow.
If FC, did you want Logi to come back here briefly and rep up that blaster battery?
Have we gotten it out of armor yet?
98%.
Oh wow.
We're at 98% shields, and the armor thing is 163%, and the other one that needs repaired is 88%.
FC +1 local. Linton Fleet. I've killed this guy before, actually. Well, me and
Okay,
somebody else.
is that where he got his exceptional feat of bravery or stupidity medal?
No idea.
He's apparently been in Horde for a couple days.
Well, he's got almost 5,000 kills. And 957 losses.
FC, Logi lead, the shields are repped on the POS.
All right. Can you rep the other modules, or do we have to have the armor to 100% first? Sorry, I don't know anything about.
We need to. Their shields are at max. Their armor is only depleted.
Okay, that's fine then. All right. The first thing we're going to do here is get our carriers out of any kind of trouble. So Ebane has just X'd in a fleet. He has a Sino up on the station in PC9 for our carriers. We're going to go ahead and do that. So carriers, jump yourselves back to the station at your earliest convenience, please. Raja, Ace.
Two Razor Worms in PC9.
Okay. Sino, Raja, Sino Searle Field. Yeah, Dave, since there's some hostiles in PC9, we're actually going to get the fleet back together before we send people by themselves to get jumped. So, when my Sinos have jumped home,
Worm in the bubble.
Sorry?
Worm in the bubble. Both.
Okay. Fleet align PC9. Fleet align PC9. Carriers, please jump yourselves back to the station. Oh yeah, if healer needs more cap, then we'll wait for healer's cap to recharge. Another reason.
Drones guys back.
Sorry?
Cat drones back.
FCD wants to cancel the line or continue it.
Fleet align PC9.
That was cool.
We've got 2 more to go. There we go. Oh, so wait, no, we have okay, there we go. All right, fleet, warp, PC9 AY gate at 0.
What do you, FC?
Militia, go.
Where do you want the booster at?
I want the booster at 0 on the PC9 gate as well, please.
Fair enough. On the way.
We are withdrawing to go back to base. We will think about possibly taking something out for a roam, but it will be in the cruiser size, not in the Ferox size, and it will be in a few minutes to give people who want to go out a chance for a bio break. And of course, anyone who anyone who doesn't feel up to going at this point, since it is late for many people, should leave without any hard feelings. I so much appreciate all of you coming and spending your time on what turned out to be a fairly tedious task.
PC9 safe.
Setzer, that's right. The carrier and other capital and citadel changes are all happening next week.
It's the 6th, isn't it? Or is that the Capsuleer Day?
Yeah, that's Capsuleer Day. It's Fleet jumped into PC9. It's the Citadel thing.
Who just did that?
Who bubbled?
I did.
Iconics.
You just scared the piss out of me with my freaking booster right there.
Iconics.
You turd bag. I just shit myself.
I hope the people who have
man.
warped them. Hold on. I hope that the people who have warped themselves to PC9 knew to warp to the TAC, please.
Yeah.
Please tell me you guys didn't all bubble yourselves.
No, when I jump through, the bubble goes down. So.
Diamond
never mind.
Station.
You talk about the station.
Bubble
Yes,
doesn't
I'm
go
talking
down
about the
when you jump
station.
through. Bubble runs its timer out.
Fleet, warp yourselves to the station tactical and then back down to the station and dock up. Warp yourselves to the station tactical, use your NSC public tacticals folder, please, and just dock up from there, please.
Right,
Thank you.
there's no bubble on the station.
Did our bubble go down?
Nope, there was a bubble on the station.
There's always a bubble on the station.
Yep, looking right at it.
Setsar, what's happening is all of the carriers that have triage modules fit on patch day are getting magically turned into fax machines. And so there will be capital repairs from those.
Worms are still off station 120.
Are they in the bubble?
They're not in the bubble.
You can just warp to the insta-deck, guys.
Oh, Dastardly Nash might be in trouble here in 2 seconds.
What's going on?
Yeah, he's yellow boxing. He is.
Where are you?
He hasn't red boxed yet, but
Where?
I'm warping.
Who are the people sitting
Off
off the station?
Dastardly
They're
Nash
Razor.
is the one that you want to. I'll X up in fleet. You want to be warping to me and catch these guys if you can, or shoot at
They're
them.
warping off. They had a sudden rush of brains to the head.
Bummer.
Where are you, Dastard?
Dock up now, please. Everyone dock up. We will talk about reshipping in a moment. Everyone warp back to the station and dock up.
Alright, booster up and PC9.
FC, you are going to lose the wing commander in the Logi squad.
All right. Thank you, LaFleur. Thank you so much. It was really great of you to come down here.
Okay, is there...
No problem.
Would NSC like to buy back the Verox that Tanny bought?
Asher, I'll buy it if no one else will.
Rogue War will buy it.
Okay.
Okay, give it to Rogue War.
And I will be holding hostage somebody's 2 light armor maintenance drones they left at the POS.
All right,
Glenn,
do that.
Glenn, if you don't want the Syphil, I can buy that back too.
May I keep it?
Yeah, go right ahead. I got lots.
Cool, thanks, man.
Okay, someone, while I take a brief AFK, explain to our new bro in fleet why he has 56 jumps to stack him on, and if Set Shorter doesn't fix it, then we need to help him. But I'm not going to do it because I'm going to take a minute to take a
Hey,
drink.
you guys, I didn't realize we were down to so few Feroxes, and I was kind of piddling around here. If y'all bought one and you're not from here and you don't want to keep it, I'll buy it back from you and put it back on contract.
Okay, who is that?
Caesar. Okay. Caesar K.
It was really funny when you were trolling Asher earlier, too.
Me?
The blank contract.
Yeah, I don't know how in the world I did that. How can you even do that?
This is Eve.
I was trying to put up some earlier and didn't do it. How much was it? 90 million? How much was that?
96.5.
They're like 96 million.
That was the first scam Asher ever fell for. Congratulations.
Yep.
That's pretty great.
Okay, I'll be back in like 5 minutes and we'll talk about roaming, okay?
All right, anybody else have one that they want to
Sino?
give back, sell back?
I have my Sino ship up still at the POS.
I'm gonna log off, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Good night, Asher.
Good night.
Not actually.